Hey everyone, welcome to another macro photography video. Today I'm out here on a hike in the Sächsische Schweiz area in eastern Germany near the Czech border. And this area is really well known mostly for its rock formations, and it's just a really lovely area for hiking. So I'm looking forward to exploring this area, but also having a bit of a closer look because a lot of these rocks here and these old bridges like the one I'm standing on have an incredible diversity of mosses and liverworts and other plants growing on them. And I really would like to have a closer look at some of these textures. Along with this, obviously, I also just want to see what kind of insects and spiders and other little animals I can find to photograph. So right up on the path up to the beginning of the trail, just along the edges here in the plants, I spotted quite a few of these really cool looking black and red froghoppers. And this is a species that I don't see that often around Berlin, so I would like to try and get a couple of pictures of these and see if I can come up with anything interesting. In this little blueberry bush here along the smaller trail, I've spotted a scorpion fly, which are always really, really cool to see. And I'm just going to see what kind of photos I can get of this. Starting with probably just a wider shot to show the insect overall. Something like this. And I've got some other leaves in the foreground, so I think that makes kind of a nice composition. And now that I've got a wide shot just to kind of document it, I'll go a bit closer and see what I can get like that. So with basically all of the rocks and walls and things around here being completely coated in mosses and lichens and liverworts, I'm finding it not that easy to find which subjects, which areas, or which groups of mosses to photograph, because I'm usually looking for a very, very small segment for a macro image in this big patch on this rock right here. But what I found that kind of works, or kind of helps at least, is to look for areas where there's various different species kind of overlapping and where you get this kind of patchwork effect, and that often makes a really interesting textural image. And I found one spot right here on this side of this rock here where there's both a liverwort and what I believe is a reindeer lichen kind of mixed up, and I think that this looks really nice here. And I'm just going to get a small focus stack to get the entire texture in focus. So along with those kind of patchwork texture images, some mosses also just look really cool on their own, and this one right here is a great example of that. However, while I was framing up to try and get a first test image of this, I spotted a tiny little springtail limb moss, which I believe is a species I've never seen before, which is Orchifera bifasciata. And if I can find it again, I think it's right there, yeah, then I will try and get a couple of images of the springtail before going for a wider shot of the moss. Moss tends to run away a little bit less quickly than springtails do. So right there, oh yeah, that's cool. I'm not sure if there's anything I'm going to take a photo of here, but I just find it so amazing looking closer at these rocks, the just incredible little worlds of detail and these holes in the rock that look like caves that little creatures could live in. And looking even closer at the mosses, it looks like a tiny forest that you can explore if you're able to shrink down to that size. And I find this really, really amazing. So always worth taking a closer look, even if you're in a place like this where there's some bigger rocks as well. Continuing this video's theme of completely ignoring the spectacular geological features around me, yeah, there's some cool lichens on this rock here. Let's take some photos of those. I guess this is kind of cool though too. On this little beach sapling right here, there is a snakefly, which is a really cool group of insects that I haven't photographed very often. So I'm hoping that I can get something of this one before it moves away too fast. So we are on our way back down from the viewpoints at the top of these rock formations here, and it was definitely worth going up there. The views are really amazing, and it's just a very unique place in this part of Germany. But of course, we all know who the real stars are here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this very mossy video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.